Shay family, it's Armand Rose, aka the Conscious Cowboy, aka Evan Rose. Hey man, this is a my 2 cent video. It really isn't, and I don't know, why I get the people on through my feed that I get. Jason Lee is one that I see a lot on my feed. I so the last week I've been watching. I really dove into what Just Hilarious said and what the young lady said about transphobia and cis women don't own periods and stuff like that, which was the original video. Then Just Hilarious commented on that video, and then things kind of blew up, right? I've had my issues with the LGBTQ community. Forgive me if I chop it up. And I told you guys the only issue. Let me make this statement first. The only issue I have with the LGBTQ community is them trying to force their beliefs on anybody, especially children. The only issue I have with the alphabet community is you're trying to force your belief, your thought process on to anyone else, and especially children. I don't care who you fuck. I don't care who you suck. I don't care. You guys, I sat here and I like I said, I've watched a lot of videos, man. I actually seen a lot of people saying they didn't have this, they don't have that. We didn't finish it, but we started watching the Little Richard documentary. 1955, they had gay clubs, exclusive gay clubs. Now, once again, I'm not part of that world. I'm not part of that, that thing. But him being openly gay at the time, or interested in men and interested in women, he knew about these clubs. So since the 50s, y'all had y'all own thing, y'all own avenue, y'all own lane. And see, I'm this type of person. I'm becoming this type of person. I'm gonna stay in my lane, right? I'm gonna stay in my lane, and I'm gonna talk about things that I know. If I don't know it, I'm gonna educate myself about it, and I'm gonna give you, a critique or my opinion, my 2 cents about things that I study. I'm not gonna sit here and talk about brain surgery, the process of brain surgery, and I've never studied it, or I've never picked it up, or I've never even performed it. Right? Makes sense? So yeah, I didn't make any comments on it. Like I've explained this to people, I've explained this to my family. That world is not my world, so I'm not gonna speak on it. But let's go back to the original video, right? The original video, and like I said, my issue is when you try to force your beliefs. So you're gonna call women cis women. Okay, just how you feel as though misgendering someone is disrespectful, which I don't get it. So I'm gonna talk about that, right? I don't get that. Misgendering someone that's making themselves look like somebody else is disrespectful. When you disrespectfully are naming someone or calling someone a cis woman, what the fuck? We know what it means now, but what the fuck does that mean to that woman? That woman ain't gonna know what the fuck that means. And then a woman that knows that is gonna be like, what the fuck is a cis? Or what are you saying right now? And then the back end of the story of the video was that they are not the gatekeepers of a period. A man can never have a period. A man can never have a period. And if you do get the parts to ultimately have a child, carry a child, or have a period, you're going to get it from a woman. You're going to get these body parts and these stolen things. And I've made video about this before. I asked you guys. We talked about this. If you are going to be able to get a a baby or a situation where they're going to implant something in you, those parts have to come from women and where they're getting those parts from. We've talked about this. We've talked about this. So right now, yes, they are the gatekeepers, women. And I'm going to stick up for the women. I don't agree with anybody telling a woman, especially our black, beautiful queens, who they are. You let them tell you who they are, just like you're trying to tell us who you are. And what the fuck are y'all always talking about phobia? I don't even know nobody, right? And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't give a fuck about who you are. If I see you and I'm confused, I'm not fearful. I'm not fearful. It's not a fucking phobia. It's, if you want to call it a misgender, okay, cool. And then for T.S. Madison person to be like, well, Just Hilarious has said men have been in her DMs and they've misgendered her. Okay. I mean, I don't know if that was a joke or not, because I don't think Jess is a rough looking woman. But I've seen rough looking women. Y'all gotta stop with the bullshit. I've seen rough looking women and you'll look at them and be like, is that a woman? Is that a man? Is that a woman or is that a man? It's not a fucking phobia. It's, I don't know how to address you. I want to be respectful. I want to say ma'am or sir to you and not offend you. You don't have that shit written across your fucking forehead when I walk up to you and I say, excuse me, ma'am. I'm not a ma'am. I'm a sir. I'm a day. I address myself. First thing first, calm the fuck down. And I'll take accountability. My fault. You look manly. You look like a woman. My fault. You're confusing me right now. It's not a fucking phobia. What the fuck are y'all talking about? I don't see. This is what I'm saying. I don't get people that just be talking to be talking. I don't get it. The fuck are you talking about? There's a transphobia out there because we misgender you or anybody. Anybody could be misgendered. I ain't gonna say anybody. Some people can be misgendered. Some people can be misgendered. There was a guy at my high school. Used to wear his hair. And if anybody here went to high school with me, Rancho 1990. I graduated from Rancho High School 1990. I don't remember this brother's name. I have talked about this brother. He used to wear little pompadour business suits. You know, this is the 90s, right? We had the little V-cut business suits. He'd wear the pants with it or the shorts with it. Brother was always decked out. Used to carry a briefcase. Now, I always thought the brother was gay. Just the way now, like I said, some people can be misgendered, or even me not even having a conversation with him, have my own thought process that this might be a gay dude. I was told the brother, and I don't even know. And see, this is what I'm saying. You know, people don't care. This is over 30 years ago. I don't give a fuck about what you're doing. The brother, you know, passing people and talking to people, he was brought up. And I was like, oh yeah, how you doing? You know, where he at, man? He living the fabulous life. I'm like, no, dude got a couple of kids, married, whoop de whoop 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 whoop. And right now, to this day, I don't even know if that's true. And I was like, shit, I thought old boy was gay. Kudos, live your life. We keep it pushing, right? We move on. So if I see you and you got titties, but you look like me, you know, because let's just be honest. There are some ugly people out there. There are some ugly women, and there's some very pretty men that you look at a man and be like, what are you? And then there's just obvious shit. Nigga got a full goatee, lipstick, hair, nails, and shit is laid. Okay, I'm confused. What the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? So I got to start off a conversation by saying, by me saying, because I see that you're a man. How you doing, sir? And you get offended because I address you from your biological birthright, your birth status, your biological birth status. I see it. I recognize it, and I address you as that. You get offended. You shouldn't get offended. You should say, hey, sorry, sir. I address myself as she. Oh, okay. My bad, homie. Ma'am, however you want to do it. But for you to make videos and to attack sisters, and then when a sister comes in that didn't, the delusional thing, I get it. Because you are. You are delusional. You are delusional. I am a man. I could never, ever have a period. I could never, ever experience a period. I could never, ever experience birthright. Even if I said, what snaps in my mind? Because here we are, we're talking about a man. So what would snap in my mind for me to say, hey, you know what? I want to carry a baby. I want to have a period. I want to be like the women and have a period. She is talking some, Jess, I don't know if she was being funny or serious at the same time, but I'm being serious. A straight jacket is needed. It's a mental issue that you're having. You're delusional. You can never do that. You can never be that. Saying that you want to have it is one thing, but saying that they don't own it? What is your angle? What are all y'all angles? What is your purpose? Because like I told you guys, a lot of people just talk to be talking, and they don't come with no information. They don't come with no clarity. They don't come with no hopes, dreams, aspiration, trying to bring people together. Everything is about splitting up and dividing people. And T.S. Madison, I felt like this. She is defending the community, right? Which, like I told y'all, black people, I've already did my research, right? Y'all want to study some people? Y'all really, 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 really want to see black people come together and how we can all come together in our own little entities, in our own little circles, and still be a part of one movement? Study them. The conscious community over here, the Christian community over here, the Muslim community over here, the Black Indian community over here, and we're all under the umbrella of Blacks United. We're all under the conscious Christian. I don't want those two words beside each other. We all under the conscious Indian woke Muslim community, the RCBB, whatever the fuck it is, and we ride together. They speak on our behalf, we speak on their behalf, and we stick together. And I understand she's speaking on the community and for the community, but I think she should have shut up on this one. You had to go get implants, dear. You had to go get injections, dear. That's not natural. So you can't defend something that's natural, that's not natural versus something that's natural. That doesn't make sense. Once again, I've made videos about this. We live and think asshole backwards. We'll support a lie over the truth any day. Our truth are our black women. Our truth are our black women that nurtured and mothered and gave birth to this entire goddamn planet. But here it is, you gonna support a lie and stand behind a lie. I'm not saying you can't have the concept. I can't say you can't give glory to this person over here or these women over here. You should be on your knees giving glory to these people, because like she said, they did birth you. They are the gods they are the creators of you. So that's my 2 cents on it, man. Like I said, I don't want to go too deep in it, but I just want you guys to sometimes just think, because some of the shit that I see on my timeline is just like, where are we going? All we doing is arguing about some frivolous shit that's separating us. Now the trans people that want to be women are going to bang against natural women. It's stupid to me. Stupid to me. That's stupid to me. Like, you want to be a woman, but you're going to bang on natural women. That's like somebody wanting to work at McDonald's and they making posts saying fuck McDonald's. They don't treat their people right. But I want to be just like McDonald's. I got the golden. Oh, you got the shirt on, you got the hat on, you got everything on, but you want to be just like them. But you can go over there and say fuck them. They not treating people right. Fuck out of here. All right, man. I talked long enough. Y'all have a great weekend. Hotel.